never was one for dancing, till after my fourth ale.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
There are few places where I can let down my guard.
Our just wise are as discerning with time as the boys.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
The sky always puts me in a contemplative mood. Got to earn my coin while I can, I suppose. Been a while since I heard a good story.
Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so... I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to...
Was it I had planned for the morrow?
What is life without a little spice?
Once the day's work is done,
This place is very dreary.
Always sets me to think, this place. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
There's no shame in living life for its pleasures.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
It's quiet about.
Story about turn rabbits pink.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Tis quiet about.
Now, where was I headed?
Use a bit of excitement in my life.
Oh, well met, sir.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs.
So many happy voices carried on.
How everyone else makes it.
once the day's work is done,
I think not.
No one will be disturbing me.
Off.
Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants to send you... Come see me in my...
I'll instruct my attendants to...
Think again.
I think not.
Churns my stomach, this does.
I cannot condone...
Crowns and politics are no concern. Think again.
What a delightful breeze. Been a while since I heard a good story.
Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day.
Not much going on.
Slow down. These bones will... All I need's my health, I suppose. Like what you see? Care to forget your troubles?
Well met, sir. You seem a kindly sort.
A place to soothe the spirit.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted.
Aren't you sweet? I'd be glad to have you.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Feels eerie when no one's back.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today. Bleary eyes round.
Let me think on this a moment.
Off to market I go. Well met, sir. You seem a kindly sort.
Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Am I giving you shivers? Likewise, sweetheart. I shan't forget this slight.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
The sky always puts me in a contemplative
At last! 'Tis a relief to be at your side again, Master.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brant will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brant. Shall we go inform him? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and set out again later.
At last. 'Tis a good thing we waited.
Of course.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, aught shall change once we... If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, very well. Pray inform me, is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Well, he is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes, even were he to be removed. I suspect some other would simply be made to take his... But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet, pray, allow me to investigate this matter.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I know not what to make of this. Here we are.
Welcome. Well met.
Welcome.
Welcome. Well met.
The rules at your leisure.
What delights might there be to find in town today?
Welcome. Well met.
Now this is a conundrum.
Time to head to market, methinks.
Well met, sir. I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
Welcome. Well met.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off.
Fine wares
Could use a dash of something.
Welcome. Well met.
I hope the weather holds.
The rules at your
The wind
leisure.
blow me today, I wonder.
Don't fret now. You've got twice their plus.
What should I get up to today?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
Fine wares all.
You can do this! I believe in you!
Hang in there! You're not done yet! I've things to do with...
Say, have I seen...
Might learn a new dish. Keep things interesting.
Perhaps I'll just use what's left in the pantry.
Well met, sir.
This isn't what I want.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
Well met, sir.
Not today.
If I had an ale to keep me warm.
Welcome.
Well met, sir. Could use a dash of salt.
Good heavens! The pantry's crawling with rats.
How dare
I
you!
see which way the wind's blowing.
Welcome.
The rules at your neck.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
We'll pull through yet!
Let's take it easy today.
Have faith, and you shall prevail.
Tad Rowdy.
What a fool I was to think I could survive this.
Well met, sir.
Not a
Fancy
care
a
in the
gander?
world. Just as
Fine
it should
wares
be.
all.
I heard a good story.
Who was I heavily for last night's scuffle? Plenty of gossip from
Nothing's harder than living in honest.
Now, where was I
I've a nose for rumours of every nook.
What should I get up
It's the
to
same.
today?
They are today. Just how I
Welcome.
Any mistakes this time around?
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
Tad Rowdy.
for forgiving me for last night's scuffle.
Well met, sir.
Now,
Bleeding amateurs. No respect for their tools.
lots to
Tad
be taken
Rowdy.
care of
I
before
shall
the day starts. Sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
Precious little time.
Thinks.
At least my back's not acting up today.
Must remember to dust the shelves.
Mug of ale.
Might try my hand at a new trade.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Tad Rowdy.
It was the same.
Well met.
Just how I like bloody places watching. Could have sworn
Well
I
met,
looked
sir.
up.
Fancy a gander?
No shame
Fine
in
wares
letting down your
all.
hair now and then.
It gladdens the
Nothing's
heart
harder
to
than
see
living
so
in
many
honest.
smiles back.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your aught shall change once we have if your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Pray inform me when your preparations are complete. Is there aught else you would speak of? Your Majesty. Do not forget that we were... There is much we ought to... Or shall change. If Your Majesty has any on... Your Majesty, that attire, it... I apologize for my brusqueness. Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we... There is much we ought to tell. Or shall change. If Your Majesty has any unfinished... Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so Your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the god sway. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much to explain. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this god sway's power, proving Your Majesty's legit. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brandt's investigation.
Indeed, you are correct. There's a ladder here.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want... to survive. Many thanks. I appreciate it.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously. I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
Phantoms! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Ord felt from the beast as it breathed itself.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I will protect you. You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Pushing on without rest isn't ideal. I'm dead on my feet.
I only hope we don't encounter any foes.
In relation to that, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same. Another encounter? I ill like this. We are already hard pressed from our previous adventures.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
I will protect you.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. Outstanding. It is a magnificent bridge.
It must be very old. I wonder when it was built.
Good evening, sir. I trust you. Fared all right on the roads, despite the... Much obliged.
I shall come at once, Arisen. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
Good evening, sir.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
In another world, now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust? Now to report to Captain Brandt.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be... Glad to assist you. Do come again. Look as long as you please. Well met, sir.
Mayhap the one we're here to meet intends to arrive at a different time of day.
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and set out again later.
Good. Now that we're all here, we can get on with the matter at hand.
There is much we ought to tend to. If the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batal devoted to the study of arts most queer. I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile upon us, your majesty may yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter to gain passage through the latter's fortress. Fortunately for us, however, the agent was hiding this on his person. I bid you take it. 'Tis an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. I doubt any would dare impede your passage. There is one other thing, your majesty. With the permit came information an oracle who once served in the Vermundian court, now resides in Batal. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen, and was banished from the kingdom. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle the oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may...
Why is everyone always in such a...
Whatever am I to do?
The rules at your leisure.
Haste makes waste, as they say.
If we seek further knowledge of the gods, we ought to make for Batar. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are red. This ox cart. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Welcome, sir. You think me a liar? Then buy something and see. Many thanks to you. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something. Many thanks to you.
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates! So, you seek to enter, but go on through.
Welcome, sir.
Please so if you're here to bar.
Many thanks, sir.
Time to be headed. What brings you here? Many of us, yet so bound, 'twas she who did. Oh, how magnanimous her heart, how generous.
Well met, sir. Need a room for the night? Pleasure doing business.
Quiet here. Are brigands lurking about?
I'm starving, I am. Food? Have you any food? Many thanks. I'm still very hungry. So, spare some charity for the poor. Ah!
You there! What do you think you're doing? You keep your hands off him. Don't go thinking you can treat the poor however you like just because you're better.
Calm down, Hugo. This kind sir has been good enough to share some food.
Is that right? In my defence, one can't be too careful. There's a child-snatching scoundrel around. The name's Hugo, by the way. I'm a helper of sorts, so the poor ain't many folk willing to offer that sort of kindness. So pay me no mind. And I'm sorry for before.
Many thanks, sir. Lucky I am. Many...
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, this is good. I am relieved to see that you now. 'Twould be advantageous for you and your pawn. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek.
I've just had a thought. Loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled? I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard.
By locations we've yet to explore.
The scenery of Fatal is wondrous to behold.
this foe! Is not yet routed. A result to be proud of.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. That was hard one.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard. Get on! I shall propel you into the air. Over here, if you please. Enemy retreats.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapons.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
'Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Right you are. Red wolves, we're being hunted! I learned of a campsite near here in my time. Beyond the rift. If you'd follow me, I'd gladly lead the way. Now then, which way? Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution. No! The risen has been poisoned! I shall heal you at once.
Thank you.
Time. I did not mean to trouble you. You must have let me stop you. Well done! If we keep on like this, victory shall soon be ours. Bear in mind, pride begets peril. If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal. Remember, attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favorite prey. Do hurry. Certainly. How might I be of help? The enemy slows. Perhaps we have tired them out.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Poison ought to be cured with all due haste. First and foremost, not the balance. We've a much easier target when lying prone. This battle, most of this opportunity. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Over here, if you would. A campsite. site lies near here. I remember passing by it on my travels beyond the rift. Shall I guide us to it? Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
So close a call offers no solace in victory.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard. Their master, Saurians! The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Now that is a surprise.